check, 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 check. We not take back no check. You pep talk. Tiggity check, 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 check. Hey girl, let's lay the shot. We know it's a while. You don't want the drama. When Tyson rise up the llama, say to pray at night with your father. He got thing by him out from the corner.
What the hell was that?
Crow.
That didn't look that little, what was that, a leg sticking out?
Yeah, so that's what you're going to be eating in a few weeks when you come back on the show. Just giving you a preview of your plate.
What you gonna eat when Benavidez loses? What you gonna eat?
Humble pie, because I'm from the UK. We don't eat crow. We eat humble pie.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and preheat that oven real quick so you can have it ready to pop in. You know,
not a problem. I can even put it in the microwave. But yeah, very quick. It's quicker. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, because so far every time I've been right about Plant, but I could be wrong. It's a fight that we all want to see. So
absolutely. So, what do you think about the Garcia and the Tank situation? What do you think about that?
Which Garcia? Because he's fighting too, isn't he?
Yeah, it's like a double bag of Garcias, right? Fight Mini Garcia, and then you fight the pretty Garcia. You know? But I will say this for Tank, that the first Garcia, I believe his name is Hector Garcia, that is not a tune-up. If people want to write that off as a tune-up fight, that definitely is not a tune-up fight. You can go as Garcia's last opponent, who had a lot of hype around him, how they fared for him. So there's not a tune-up fight. But Tank, this is so Tank. His last 4 fights, he has been on a tear. The competition, he's continuously fighting tough guys and making emphatic statements. He's stopping guys with otherworldly power, except for Isaac Cruz. And even that, I think that Tank was impressive in that fight.
What you talking about, mister? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Manny? What you talking about, Dad? What you talking about, Willis?
I mean, what you mean? I mean, Tank is doing his thing. You know, he's fighting tough competition. Isaac Cruz, a lot of guys don't want to step in the ring with him. They're calling him out, but they're not getting their work. And then look how dominant he looked in his last fight.
Isaac Cruz, he can go to the...
Dang, Shan, man, she full of that hate over them, man.
He's fucking Shakur. Nobody cares about no Isaac Cruz around here.
I think it's a little soon for this. Shakur just got there. I mean,
Shakur's already said it, and he said that's it was mandated. What are you talking about? It's mandated.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a lot of things that get mandated, but he just got there. Let's get him acclimated. Let's get him a fight. Let's see how he does at the weight class. Let's see. I mean, he's already calling for Devin. He's already calling for Devin.
Bye. Shakur's like, I'll beat that little.
He's talking about everybody. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he beat it. Yeah, but the dad, Isaac Cruz's dad, came out and said, we don't want that fight because it's boring. People always say a fight's boring when they're ducking. What do you mean? Shakur's like, if I've just got 135 and this is my mandate, this is what I've got to do. I'm not running for the smoke, but who ran?
I'm not defending Isaac Cruz. I am definitely not defending Isaac Cruz. I'm not defending Isaac Cruz.
You're saying that
he's a man, so I feel like you're a man. You should do what a man should do. If it's time to line them up and do your thing, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, well, Tank's not formidable until he steps up his level of opponent since Pedraza in 1958. Then then I'll be able to judge. But until then, Tank and all of that.
So you don't think Tank looked good against Barrios? You don't think Tank looked good against? Wow, look at your face. Tank stopped Barrios, and Thurman couldn't stop.
Who Keith Thurman went the distance with as well.
Tank stopped the man that Thurman didn't stop.
Thurman couldn't even stop him. Tank took 10 rounds. Whatever. No. Wow. Barrios is a C-level fighter at best. at best. And I like the dude. I like Mario Barrio's got such a nice personality. El Azteca in the building. Like him. Nice lad. But still C plus. You know, at best. So no, sorry, I'm not on the choo-choo tank train, I'm afraid. I'm not on it. I don't even put it. I'm only I hardly ever speak about Tank on any of my shows because it's just like fantasy matchups. He takes none of the fights. He tweets and deletes. Now you're away from Mayweather. I think maybe that's a good thing. You didn't fight Loma. You never called out anybody. You had no mouth for yourself. Who have you fought? Nobody. So Hector Garcia is going to be one of his best people that he has on his resume. He better be careful that dude is a golden Olympian. That dude is also southpaw. That dude also took away Chris Colbert's O. That dude also dropped Chris Colbert on his ass. That dude has power. He's big for the weight. He's quite obliging to come up to 135. Really, that guy, if you look at him, he's 5'9". He has the same dimensions of Ryan Garcia. That's why they're matching him with him, because that Hector Garcia could easily fight at welterweight. So if Tank doesn't look good fighting this dude, I kid you not, there will be no Ryan Garcia. This is why they're doing this fight. It's a gauge. And don't be surprised if that guy doesn't box circles around Tank. If Tank don't clock him, I don't know about how Hector Garcia's chin is. All I know he hasn't. I don't think in his pro career he's been dropped. Not saying that he can't. He's a better boxer than Tank, and he has snap. Tank's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong. How good? Who knows? He don't fight nobody, so I wouldn't know how good he is.
Yeah, I mean, well, who do you see Ryan fighting in a tune-up, if he even fights a tune-up?
I'm not high on Ryan either. He can.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he can go. Ryan can go right here.
Let's move the discussion along, because you're showing plenty of hate and vitriol for these guys.
Ryan Garcia fights nobody. Luke Campbell. That's it. Ducked out. Mental health. I don't have that much tolerance. Shouts out to you. I'm from London, where we move fast. Tolerance isn't one of our key things that we have. We don't have a lot of time at our disposal. So we're kind of like, if you're not fighting the best, but you say you're the best, how do I put you as the best?
Okay. So you just opened the can of worms there. So who in the UK do you feel represents this fighting spirit that you say you guys embody?
Chickity check. We not take back no check. You pep talk. Chickity check. Hey girl, let's lay the shot. We know it's a while.